All right, so I clicked to call on somebody and it said I cannot call this person because of their privacy settings. So I checked my privacy settings. I was like, oh shit. It looked in the privacy settings. It does not give you an option to hide or mask your phone number, and it does not really allow you to you don't really know your privacy settings unless you can remember that when you set it up. Like you don't really get to change anything like that. I'm trying. Maybe I'm imagining something that's not really here nor there. But the so they get they know your name, your phone number, not your email, because I don't think your email was used to set it up. It doesn't have any relevant information in your privacy settings about the email, unless for some reason you're not bright enough to use to access your own privacy settings in a way that would show you. I don't think I set it up like I have to do some looking into Telegram. It's like these kind of things. If you're not looking for those details, no, there's not really anybody talking about it. So you have to go on a forum that really gets into. But supposedly this technology is encrypted, so um, people who are not in your groups cannot look at these message boards. The government wouldn't be able to look. They're saying the government can't see inside. I mean, it'd be pointless. There's all the people in there, the same people that are in the government. So that's pointless. What I'm saying is, anybody outside of that text group, of that chat group, cannot access. Your message board is not going to show up on a search on on a browser looking up something. Oh, you stated this that. Uh, this message board is about this subject that I just put in the browser because it was on Telegram, so it's not like just floating out there. Same thing with email. They have to use encryption in email. The thing is, right? I don't really know. Like, what else do I need to know about SimSwap? Tech about the ability, because it doesn't seem to be too readily easy. It doesn't seem to be able to not to eliminate the possibility either. Um, hmm. I don't know. There's really, I mean, you're just always gonna have to think about security. It's not an issue of your personality issue or anything like that. Like whether or not you think you're the shit or you got a big head or you're just shy and proud of. Like it's just open access, random. Anybody's a cash register. You could go in and like open the refrigerator and pour out some. You can just pour out that whatever you want. Empty the pitcher. Uh, I'm not thinking about like fear. I'm just thinking about is like what I'm willing to agree to. Is kind of in those details too. And there are people. Maybe sometimes I'm talking about people and saying I'm not talking about you or something. They would be like, "Are you trying to say these things about somebody when you really mean me?" And yeah, because well, like I might be like come down really hard. I'm maybe acting like I would take an advantage to act. And I mean, if I know nobody's gonna be reach injury, then they learn a lesson. But then that's arrogant. So then go ahead and have the Schadenfreude and take me down a notch because I think I'm doing the world a service. Teaching. Yeah, don't teach. I think there's like maybe a special place in Schadenfreude um, for people teaching, like kind of being trying to ex, be excusatory or something, like because it's their plight, like fucking late. They're lazy. I've seen them. You know, it's not that somebody doesn't like my opinion or something. It's that somebody would warn me that would be a friend or something, or somebody that I would be considered reputable. That when you make a point, that they would be like, you know, be like, yeah, watch it, you know. Yeah, I see you, but like, be careful, man. Like, oh, like, do you know where you are? Like, you know where you at? You're supposed to be groovy with them people too. That could be your risk factor. I don't know. They'll disagree too. Like, the thing is, like, you don't have to, and you can bring them onto some more, I mean, accurate or something. The thing is, like, I would only be helping anybody figure this shit out if I thought that they might get somewhere with figuring out the governance and encryption and security and scalability and these issues that turn to help me later on. Because I'm not the expert in that shit either. This shit has to be automated, depersoned from people, like, from, automated for the Internet of Things. It's just for shit to work. It's just how shit works. It doesn't work if there's a person in a third. That's why they have third party solution. That's why they have the third party solution platforms that for people to trade custody. Anyways, like, so you get into conversations with people. I don't know. They might be scamming you, or they might just be like uninformed people with they could have a good heart, but fucking that will be the issue, and it can't be the issue when you're using technology, when you're online, you're open. Like, first of all, you could be just I could just make you up. I can make an account that's you, basically. Just take an image from stock photography and click and paste and make a person. You can order an account that has been sitting idle for a few years. You trying to say I'm not real, dude? Like, look how long I've been on YouTube. Look how long I've been on Telegram. Look how long I've been on any. I've been on for a long time. I know everybody around here. There's like, how many more of these accounts that you have that were from that nobody's cracked, or this would have been for fucking 3 years is not associated with the scam yet. Ah, throw it at you. You'll eat it. Take it like fish. Just like suck it in. Salt the bait. You just cooked. Yeah, I explained all that. That's a lot of explaining.